Hi guys, it's Ona. Today is Tuesday, March 22nd, 2022, and this is Spring Equinox Ovomancy 2.0. So, if you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if not, you saw my video on Sunday where I did the Ovomancy at the Equinox where I balanced the egg and cracked it open. We saw the Aries symbol in the albumin there, and the end of it had dendrites like nerve endings and roots to trees. So it was all significant in that the sun had just entered Aries, and it was pretty cool. So then I got a comment, and I did not ask for your permission, but since it was a public comment, I'm going to go ahead and say your name, Barking Mad 50, okay, left me a comment that said, Ona, I'm a bit perplexed. I was one of those who chose the sunny yellow egg that made me think of spring. That it came decorated with an ass feather cracked me up, so to speak. So, I was showing off another egg that I was trying to balance that had a little feather on it, okay, on Sunday. Goes on to say, later, I thought, wait a minute, don't angels and relatives in spirit who knows who send and who knows who, okay, sends feathers as messages from the other side? Am I to think someone in spirit sent me an ass feather delivered to your spring equinox ovomancy program? Question mark. Exclamation point, question mark. I know absolutely that spirit has a wicked sense of humor, and I have a couple of friends over there who would love to do something so absurd. So, dear Ona, I could use a little feedback. Ever since I thought about the usual significance of a feather, my head's been boggled. Thanks for the clarification. So I went ahead and thought, you know what, I want to know what's inside that egg with that little feather attached as well. I ran down there and it's still available, so I set it up for the Ovomancy. I have been trying to do this video for about an hour and 45 minutes. The whole day started with a weird card about being in control of everything, and then I had no audio, and I was on the phone with tech support for 2 hours. And then starting this video because Giblets is just all over the place. He wants to go back and try golfing. You know, we did that yesterday, but you know what? You can't golf like this, okay? The whole thing was trying to golf, right? So we scrapped that. We went out for spring breakfast at McDonald's. Today he wants to do the same thing. He will not step outside the door because it's raining. We come inside and he keeps barking. He wants to go outside. We step outside and he won't go. Not even on the balcony at this point. So it's been that kind of disruptive day. I can only do this once. As soon as he figures out that's what I have here, he's going to have another spell. So he's actually taken a nap. Maybe we can get this done. So welcome to Spring Equinox Ovomancy 2.0, March 22nd, 2022. This time, I'm going to show you the glass here. This time, I'm using spring water, and there are about 2 bubbles in there. Very few. Same thing. The water is room temperature. As all the other ones were 71 degrees, 71 degrees in the house, maybe a little bit warmer. I had the windows open yesterday and set the egg over, okay, a message for the egg. So somebody, see what, That was the message. And because this is just on parchment paper and that was a Sharpie, it was starting to smear. So I went ahead and put, can you give me, can it be clear? Okay. Please help me out here, because now I'm committed and I have no clue what's going to happen. Overnight that set out, and like I said, I've been trying to tackle this since maybe 9:30, and it's about 11:35, honestly, just trying to get Gilbus to be quiet and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and crack it open and see what happens. I'm just writing, see what kind of notes I have. I'm not smelling one thing. I've already had a box of ginger chews and a tin of cinnamon Altoids, just to sort of drown out some of the external stuff that's going on, because it is really that kind of a busy day. Okay. All right, so I'll show you. Okay, see the little ass feather? Let's see, behind a good. That's how the egg came out of the little crate. So you guys, no matter what happens, what's in here, this is a one-take thing, right? Okay, so that's it. Barking Mad. If I can tune into that, and I hope you don't mind that I'm Barking Mad 50, that I'm using your name, but it was a public comment there, so you know. I've had a headache pretty much all morning. All right, actually this like right left upper quadrant of my whole face has been pretty painful, and I had to take a couple Tylenol, which bothered my stomach, and then I had to take Alka-Seltzer. But it's, you know, it's okay now. The headache is still kind of there. I'm also feeling a lot of red in the neck. I don't know why. So let's see, Barking Mad, if you've got some spirit guides that want to give you a message, or if something else comes up, let's find out what's going on. The dogs, if you want to know what happens, I boil all of it, okay? The water, the egg, and everything, and chop it up and serve it up as a tray, as a treat for them. Wow, this is super clear, super clear. All right, let me think about this. What is it called when the sun throws out bursts of light? The yolk has a yolk in a yolk that is undisturbed, so it's not broken yolk, it's a really weird looking yolk. I'm going to tell you. You're going to see it. That's not broken. It is just deformed in some weird way. So let's gonna pull it down here real slow so I can see if we can move it over and show you what I'm looking at here. All right. You could see it. Or can you? It's the lighting that's causing this problem. You see that? That's not broken. That edge there. I'm going to go ahead and turn the, close the curtain and see if we can get a better shot of this. But the albumin's doing something interesting. All right. she's sleeping. I'm going to close the other one too. All right, there you go. Now you can see that. So that's not busted. That's actually how the yolk is sort of formed, and I wonder about these eggs anyway. So I'm going to take a picture of that, and I will actually double check on the shell to make sure there's no yolk on the shell at all. And now we can zero in on what that other thing is. Alright. You know, you see I'm shining the light that way. So there's this really neat, like, nautilus, if that makes any sense to anybody, or Barking Mad 50. There's this little nautilus over here. I know I've got a picture of that. That's water, that's sea, we know that. And then we have, I'm gonna take a bunch of pictures, and I know that I can string them together to, wow, that is so bizarre. I gotta say, that is so weird. I'm gonna need some help on that one. I don't know why that is the way it is. But there's like the sun in the sun, right? There's the central sun. There's the galactic core. I'm going to move this up a little bit because there's kind of you can't really see much unless you're looking down. I've taken some pictures. I'm going to take a couple more. And when I go ahead and stretch them, I can string them together and point them out. This is going to take a little editing, but that is really I need those glasses. There's a landscape that's changing here. And it's in Seattle. I see the needle. That's this tower here. This is, it's pretty clear. So, like, there's some changes in the Northwest, or you might have some relationship to that where it's a familiar to you. It almost looks like it's like a beak that's formed outside the yolk. I don't know what this means. I really don't. The rest of it looks like constellations. I'm just gonna go ahead, honestly, you guys, and study it a while. I really don't smell anything outside of what's happening outside, really. Spring is like crazy right now. I mean, if I think about it, I can whip up some allergic symptoms, I'm sure. Yep, there's a Seattle thing there going on, for sure. And a hot neck, which I don't know if it's part of my headache or not, but this is what I'm picking up on. There really isn't a whole lot more that I can say that isn't probably super personal. I'm going to just sort of look through the the shots I have and point out some different things. So I think it's more of, if Spirit has any messages, it's about the one who has given it the intentions. And I see that there's a change in landscape. So I understand that everybody's trying to sort of get settled after COVID in a way that they have reset their values. And I don't see anything negative about that. I only see a real positive flow going in that direction. So I don't know if you're thinking about moving or what's going on. It looks like a good thing. Honestly, there's really not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. If it comes to me, I'll let you know. There are like there was a nautilus that was on the bottom of this curve and a nautilus on top. So that sort of got this, you know, that French curve thing going on. That means something. And it's water related too. Like we've been saying, this spring water is really different than the well and the filtered Brita water. That's Cannoli, who's just doing her usual thing. I'm going to look at it a little bit longer. I'm not going to bore you on the rest of the video, and I am just going to take pictures, and what I see, I will make sure that you can see it as clearly as I do, and maybe get some other messages. If you see anything, let me know, okay? That's kind of all we have for 2.0, not a whole lot, but that northwest passage up there, there's some changes going on, and that yolk in a yolk, popping out of a yolk, is really bizarre. So, you know, I don't know. Think about it, all right? I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. And whatever's going on in the comments below, give me your feedback, okay? And maybe we can piece something together soon, all right? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Barking Med 50. This was a very special egg, and you knew it. So I'm taking a whole bunch of pictures, and we'll see what's going on. Thank you, and love you guys.